into 2025, that excuse is no longer tenable. The excuse that we are taking unaware is no longer tenable. Because every indication is that 2025 is not going to be any way too different from 2024. There may be some one or two reliefs here and there, like your fuel price is dropping, but I can also tell you that price will not drop even by 20%, not to talk about 50%. So in other words, if you survived at paying 1,200 and now it is 900 or there about 950, you should be in a better position to do better. So many other things. There are taxes that the man is planning to tax almost every other activity. You know, one big mistake Nigerians make is that when the idea of subsidy came, for him it was just like petrol. And the popular quote was that he was subsidizing the big men who have cars and all the rest. But there is what you call the domino effect. Nobody thought of the domino effect. Nobody thought of the fact that the man or the proprietors who runs a school runs school on engine, on generator. So school fees will increase. Nobody remember that the man who runs a private hospital runs on generator. Cost of operation and cost of every other thing will increase. So their focus was only on transportation. But transportation has affected education, has affected health, even their politics, the way they do this, all their stomach infrastructure. How much they were given to buy votes almost doubled. So that is the nature, the domino effect of any policy that we take. So we should go into 2025 building on the foundation of 2024. And I always tell people, the last time I was on the TV, they said, what is my biggest lesson in 2024? And I did say that the biggest lesson is that I could not have imagined that I would survive under the condition I have survived in 2024. So my mind right now is built up. My mind, as it were, is expanded. My capacity to survive, my capacity to go through terrible situations and still keep standing is higher now. So 2025 will not take me by surprise. And that is what I want every one of us to take into. And there is a word, behag. Behag. I want everybody to go into 2025 bearing in mind behag. What is behag? Behag is B-H-A-G. B for blue, E for H for house, A for apple, G for God. Behag. Behag is an acronym that was coined by Jim Collins. How many of us, if we have ever read that book, Built to Last? They coined this word behag, B-H-A-G. And they said that for any successful person, for anybody to build a sustainable business, for anybody to survive year 2025, I'm sure they had 2025 in mind, you have to be behag. And what is behag? Behag stands for, the B stands for big, the H stands for hairy, the A stands for audacious, and the G stands for goal. So in other words, your goal for 2025 should be big, should be hairy, should be audacious, behag. The big, is somebody talking?
We are listening, sir.
So our goal for 2025 should be behag. B for big, H for hairy, A for audacious, and G for goal. We call it behag goals, or that your goals should be behag. The big is simply big. The hairy is heiry. Hair. If you know your hair, just add y to it. Then we are all familiar with audacious. So our goals for 2025 should be big. It should be hairy. It should be audacious. BHAG is an acronym for a long-term, ambitious goal. A long-term, ambitious goal that is clear, compelling, and designed to inspire an organization, to inspire an enterprise, to inspire an individual, a team, or it could be a family, to strive for extraordinary achievement. I come again. BHAG is a long-term, ambitious goal, but it is clear, compelling, and designed to inspire you or your team or your organization to strive for extraordinary achievements. In other words, not just BHAG will motivate you, will push you to have an ambitious goal. And it will be a long term, like we are saying for 2025. And the idea is that it is designed in such a way that it will inspire you to achieve extraordinary things. So, for you to develop this BHAG or summarize BHAG, it means three things to any business. Three things to the business. Number one, your goal is bold and challenging. BHAG goal, or any goal that you call a BHAG goal, will be one, bold and challenging. It means it pushes your boundaries and require extraordinary effort. A BHAG goal is bold and challenging. Bold in the sense that you are taking the right step confidently, taking a risk. Challenging in the sense that it's not just going to be something that you will get done easily. It is a thing that will tax you physically, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. But at the end of the day, it pushes your boundary. It pushes your boundary, and you go an extra mile to attain excellence, to attain something beyond ordinary. So a BHAG goal number one, we say, is bold and challenging. I'm sure we all get it now. Number two, it is clear and specific. Your BHAG goal is a BHAG goal when it is clear and specific. Remember, we talked about SMART goals, and when we say a SMART goal, we say it should be specific. In other words, it's not ambiguous. And it is clear to everybody in that organization. Everybody understands it, and everybody is willing to run with it. A BHAG goal. I hope I'm making sense.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. A BHAG goal should be clear. In other words, not clear, only clear to you, Jonah, at St. John's, but it is clear to all your workers. They know exactly where you are going. From January 1, they know where you are taking off, and they know where you are looking forward to be by 31st of December. So number two quality for your BHAG goal, it should be clear and specific. Everyone that is to run with that goal should understand it clearly. No ambiguity. Number three, the third key thing about BHAG goal. A BHAG goal should align with your core values. A BHAG goal should align with your core values. In other words, what are the core values of high-tech company, Henry? Customer satisfaction, building excellence, or whatever it is. A BHAG goal should be in line and should not, as it were, contradict it. Are we together?
Very well, sir.
Very well, sir.
Okay. So we are taking a step further today. We know that a goal should be smarter. We will come to it. If I have my way, maybe I'll come to that. Let me save time. Either now or anytime, our next class will be a workshop, not just a master class. A workshop, DIY, do it yourself. And I'm thinking how it will work. Maybe I'll throw it open and maybe all of us will contribute much later. So a BHAG goal should be bold and challenging. It should help you push your boundaries. It should require that you put in extra effort to get extraordinary results. It should be clear and specific. Everyone in your organization should understand where you are and where you want to be. The third point is that a BHAG goal should align with core values. It reflects the company vision and mission. Because for every business you are doing, there has to be a vision. And I remember I always quote this lady, Helen Keller, that the worst form of blindness is that man who has eyes but no vision. We will not be blind in 2025. In the name of Jesus. Let me tell you what my BHAG goal is for 2025. For business troubleshooting, my BHAG goal is to mentor 10,000 entrepreneurs in 2025 in Africa. To mentor 10,000 entrepreneurs in 2025 in Africa. Simple and short. Number one is bold and challenging, because I don't think I have mentored 1,000, but I'm shooting for 10,000. And remember to now, I'm not saying in Nigeria, I'm not saying in Lagos, but I say in Africa. To mentor 10,000 entrepreneurs in 2025 in Africa. So, in other words, yes, thank God for 2024. Compared to 2023, I mounted rostrums and platform that I never planned for. But I remember one of my goals in 2024 was that I should take BTS to the next level. So if those platforms came my way, I think it was something. But I'm learning BHAG now, and I'm saying 10,000 entrepreneurs in 2025. That's the BHAG goal. So I said, if you, Sir Jones, you high tech, you Fred, if your business choose to go on BHAG 2025, it is definitely going to be a game changer. BHAG will be a major game changer for you in 2025. And I'm saying especially if you are looking to achieve an ambitious outcome in your career, in your business, or your personal growth. This is how BIHAG can help you. In 2025, I'm going to give you some inklings, some eye-opening pops. You know, open your eyes to how you can benefit from BIHAG. Number one, when you operate a BIHAG goal, when you set a BIHAG goal, it gives you clear direction. Clear direction. For instance, I've told myself now that 10,000 entrepreneurs in 2025. It is obvious. And in Africa. So I know that I have to look for avenues to speak in platforms outside of Nigeria, if Africa is my constituency. So number one, set a BIHAG goal. You have clear direction. This is because a BIHAG aligns your focus on a long-term transformative goal that challenges you to think beyond the ordinary. So I want everybody in 2025 to come up with a BIHAG goal. Right from onset, you know exactly what you want, and it will give you direction, and you begin to plan. So when it is time to set your goals, know that you are not only going to set smarter goals, but you are also going to do goals that are BIHAG, so that you can have a clear direction. A BIHAG goal serves as your North Star. A BIHAG goal serves you as your North Star. You know what I mean by North Star? You know, the star in the north. North, north. You know, in east to west, north. When you say a star north, it's pointed somewhere up there, that wherever, even when you are sleeping, you are seeing it. In the day, you are seeing it as sun. In the night, it comes up as a star. A BIHAG, that's exactly what it serves. Ensuring that your daily efforts and resources are directed towards meaningful outcomes. In other words, when you set a BIHAG goal, it helps you to provide a clear direction. That clear direction, that is, it aligns your focus to your long-term transformation goal. You know, it allows you to think beyond the ordinary. Then it also serves as your North Star. In other words, you know, it's like a compass that is always telling you, where am I in this program? Where am I in this goal? It shows you where you should be going to and where you should be heading to. That's your Northern Star. That's your Northern Star. So there is a need for a BIHAG goal. Number two, encourages bold decision making. If you set your BIHAG goals, there is no way you will be timid. In other words, the goals in itself are already sharp. They are already, as it were, bold enough. And we have said it gives you courage. It is specific. So, a BIHAG goal in 2025 will encourage bold decision. Why? Because BIHAG goals pushes you to think innovatively and take calculated risk, fostering a mindset of growth and courage. So I'm explaining to you how it can make you bold. It can make you bold in the sense that you take calculated risk, you are innovative, and it fosters your mindset of growth. Remember that it is bold, it is audacious. So, also, a BIHAG goal in 2025 can help you to adapt to disruptions and seize opportunities in dynamic markets or industries. We have suffered disruption from 23 to 24. So you should come into 2025 prepared for this disruption. That's why I said, if 2024 took you unawares, 2025 should not take you unawares. You should be prepared for the disruption. And in the midst of the disruption, seize opportunities to explore new markets and new opportunities, because they will come. A behind goal in 2025, number 3, we foster resilience and motivation. It will foster resilience and motivation. Do you know that when you take a bold decision, even within you, you are happy with yourself? Is it me that took this decision? Another day I will talk about doing it afraid, because that's a topic for 2025. Do it afraid. A big decision fosters resilience and motivation. Why? Because the audacity at which you take such big goals inspires you, and it serves as a motivation. Intrinsically, it inspires you. You just sit down and say, oh boy, Jonah don't grow. I never believe I can do such a thing, no, but I did it. A big goal will keep you energized and give you energy to face tough times. It will keep you motivated, sense of purpose, energized, and that gives you, in the word balance, so they say it gingers you. It gingers you to face any opposition that might come your way. It also helps you to overcome challenges on your way to your big goal. In other words, when you take a big goal for 2025, the boldness, the audacity naturally helps you to overcome challenges that you are likely to face. That's why we talk about resilience. You are just convinced within yourself, I know that I will overcome. I know that I will succeed. That is resilience. And it gives you a stronger ability to handle uncertainty. Like I gave the example, I told them in the house, I said, if I can survive 2024, I will not only survive 2025, I will thrive in 2025. Because so many things took me unawares. Now I am prepared. 2025 will not come to me as a surprise again. I have this motivation, I have this energy that no matter the odds, I will survive. You can imagine entering a year with fuel selling at what price? 198. And overnight, that fuel is now selling 1,000 plus. And you are surviving. Meanwhile, 2023, if anybody had asked you, what do you think? You will say you are not sure you will survive it. But that is where we are. Dollar moved from 300 to 400. Now it's about 1,500. So, big goal is a necessity for 2025. Because even if you don't set it, the economy will set it for you. Nigeria will set it for you. You will only be grumbling. Number 4, setting a big goal in 2025 builds your influence and leadership. It will build your influence and leadership. How? If you can articulate this goal, this big goal, and work in it, it demonstrates that you are a visionary leader. It shows that you are a thinking leader. It shows that, in the Nigerian palace, we say we follow who know road. It means you are a leader in that business line who knows road. People will follow you. And once you are behag in your goals setting, the natural thing is that you will attract like-minded people. It means you want to, that is the way it is. A behag goal builds your influence and leadership. How? It can position you as a thought leader in your field or industry, opening doors to greater influence and impact in 2025. Number one, if you are articulate and demonstrate behag goals, it gives you, you just stand out among your group. So leadership becomes on you, and you begin to attract men and women of your type who will accelerate your growth. With a behag goal, you can be a thought leader in your chosen field. Because while others are complaining, you are taking risks, you are taking bigger risks, and you are succeeding. You begin to dictate the pace in that industry. Number 5, a behag goal drives your personal growth. It drives your organizational growth. How? Because you are taking a goal, you are setting a goal that is big, that is audacious, that is hairy. By the way, let me explain that hairy. Maybe some people don't understand it. Because we say behag. The B stands for bold. We all know what it is to be bold. The H stands for hairy. And what do I spell hairy is H-A-I-R-O-Y. You know, when you say, when you, hairy is like, it's a slang. When you say a hairy decision, it means a difficult, tough, provocative decision. A decision that, you know, that makes your hair stand. That's why I say hairy. You know, how many of us know sometimes when you see something that shocks you, your hair stands up? Hello? It's a class, oh.
Very correct.
So, so that hardest means that that goal should be something that keeps you on your nerves, keeps you on your toes, keeps your hair standing. It's a dangerous terrain that you are going into, but you are going in there with boldness. Remember, I have always said, I say the future favors the bold. The future favors the courageous. The future in 2025 will favor the hardy and those who take hardy decisions. The A there stands for audacious. My bishop will say bodacious. That is combining both bold and audacious. Bodacious. And the G for goal. So we are talking of a goal that is bold, that is challenging, that it were tempting, that will raise your nerve. You know, in another language, you say adrenaline. You know, like all those people, those who go through racing. Somebody who is taking a decisive penalty in a final match. Your head stands up, your adrenaline pops up, because success or failure depends on that move. That's the kind of thing we are talking about. So a behag goal can drive your organization, it can drive your personal growth, it can drive anything you put your hand on. And for an organization, especially when a behag goal is shared, it can serve as a rallying point, a uniting port, a congruence of vision, a congruence of goal. It fosters innovation and growth. I hope you are recording, because some of these things, if you ask me tomorrow, I may not be able to repeat them the way I'm saying them now. I'm not sure, even if I say what I've written, it's like that.
Yeah, record it, sir. Record it.
I said on a personal level, a behavior goal forces you to develop new skills and capabilities, preparing you to excel in competitive environment. I come again. A behavior goal on a personal level forces you to develop new skills and capabilities, preparing you to excel in a competitive environment. 2025 is not only going to be a competitive year, it's going to be a damn competitive year where too many things can hardly, as it were, work out for you. Too many odds will be against you. So you need to be skillful. You need to develop skills and capability to navigate so that you can still excel in a competitive environment. Tips for practicing a BIHAG goal in 2025. So this BIHAG goal I'm talking about, how do we go about it? Tip number one. Tip number one. I actually have 4 of them. Make it specific and inspiring. Make it specific and inspiring. In other words, define that goal, let it be very specific. Like I've told you guys, to mentor 10,000 entrepreneurs in 2025 in Africa. I'm specific on the number, the location or where I want to operate, and the direction I am going. So, your goal in 2025 should be specific and inspiring. I have not done 1,000, I'm looking forward to 10,000. So, it's going to be inspire me, it's going to motivate me, it's going to take a lot of energy from me. But it's an audacious, hairy goal I have set for myself. Once you have set it, you are specific and it's inspiring, break it down. Identify milestones and smaller goals to track progress. In other words, I'm not just saying I'm going to mentor 10,000. In the first week, on the 6th, from this that first week starting by 6th, or is it the second week now? I have set my targets. I'm traveling where I want to be. What am I going there to do? To mentor. I may be away for a week. When I come back, that week, starting week 13th, I have a target. So, in January, I know what trips I must make, where I must appear, where I should speak. So I'm breaking it down. Because 10,000 is not going to come as a lump, but it's going to come in pieces. It's going to come in days. It's going to come in different venues. It's going to come in different topics. So I have to break it down into smaller goals and track it. For instance, if by 6th, 7th, I'm unable to travel for that first one, I know that I'm missing out. Coming to the second week, starting week 13, that of 13th January, if I'm still in this town, then it means so these are, I can track them. As I do the first one, I tick it, done. I tick it, done. Stay committed. That's number 3. Stay committed. So I draw the behavior goal. I'm specific. It's inspiring. It's audacious. It is hairy. I go a step for that to break it down into days, weeks, months, quarters, activities, and what I need to do. Number 3, I stay committed. How can I stay committed to my bigger goal? Regularly revisit my goal to ensure alignment with my daily action. You stay committed to a goal that you have set for yourself by regularly visiting and ensuring that you are in alignment, you are in sync by your daily, your weekly, or your monthly action. Number four, involve others. Involve others. One day I would take a teaching on what I call the mirror principle. But you have to involve others. Share your vision to build a support system and generate accountability. That's how you involve others. St. John, don't keep your goal for 2025 inside of your mind. Share it with your key staff. Let them buy into the vision. And that way you can build a support system. Share it with your mentor. Share it with your spiritual pastor or whatever, so that they can give you support. If they want to pray for you, they can pray in line. If it's a mentor, when you run into a hit, you go to that person. This is where I am. High tech, that is the way it is. You involve others by sharing your vision to build a support system, a shoulder you can lean on. 2025 road is not is already going to be a super lonely road. Everybody will be so faced and so confronted with challenges that you will not have time for anybody. So if you don't now learn how to relate and bring in people, it will be difficult for you. Two things involving others, you involve them in your vision, in your goal, to form a part of your support system. Many of us will have had me define system as save yourself, time, energy, money, and stress. You may be going through a problem that is new to you, but you have somebody that has gone through it and has navigated. So when you have a support system, he takes that stress off you when you share it. Energy that you would have dissipated, you conserve it. 2025 is going to be a rough road. You need all the energy, you need all the support, you need all the finances to cope. The second part of involving others is to generate accountability. In other words, Fred must be able to caution Pastor G. How? You told me by this month you'll be here, you are here. What happened to that dream? Somebody to bring you back to where you were. Reality check. Don't get overwhelmed to a point that you don't have somebody who cautions you. The Bible says, can two work together? So it is by building a support system with that person, aligning and sharing your vision. That's when he knows how to draw you back. We must be like the Moses, going to the mountain to go and see God. They tie a rope and with a bell on his waist. As long as he was moving, the bell was ringing. They know he's alive. We need that kind of accountability in 2025. We need that kind of accountability. Don't die solo. It's easier to die solo and more difficult to die as a team. 2025. Hey, where's that noise coming from? A well-chosen behag will not only help you aim high, but also transform the way you operate, making 2025 a year of remarkable growth and achievement. That's my concluding statement. A well-chosen behag, that is a well-chosen, bold, hairy, audacious goal, will not only help you aim high, but it will also transform the way you operate. You become a different man, a systematic man, a critical thinking man, a man who takes informed decision, a man who is proactive. And once you can do this, 2025 will be a year of remarkable growth and achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case. What I have just done today is to tell you what it will look like in 2025. I'm going to be very brief, sharp, and concise. Let me take the benefit of those who came late, 5 minutes. I still have 15 minutes. Okay. Maybe less than, to just go through. Behag goal, B-H-A-G. A bold, a hairy, and audacious goal in 2025. We say that when we set a behag goal, it makes us to be bold and challenging. We challenge, we push our boundaries. We do extraordinary things with little efforts. A behag goal gives us clarity and specificity. Everybody working in our team understands exactly where we are going to. A behag goal will align our goal to our core values, and it will reflect your vision and mission for 2025. And I gave an example. My own behag goal for 2025 is to mentor 10,000. I'm already saying 20. Okay, maybe God is telling me 20, 10 is too low. Okay, 10,000 entrepreneurs in 2025 across Africa. So I will seek for opportunities not only to speak in Nigeria, but to go beyond Nigeria. And I've decided that 2025 is going to be my global year. And we did say that big, hairy, and audacious. I'll explain what I mean by hairy. That's the only one that might be new to you. You know what a big goal is. Hairy is a very dangerous one. The one that will keep you on your toes. The one that will make your adrenaline begin to run. It's a dangerous decision, but you are taking it. At the end of the day, the Bible says it is those who go to the deep sea to fish, they come back with whales and not shrimps. So 2025 is your year of the big whales. We did say that a behag goal will give us direction. It will serve as a northern star. It will keep us focused. It encourages boldness. It will make us to think innovatively and take calculated risk, which will end up making us grow. We say it will foster resilience and motivation. The boldness, the audacity at which you take writing that goal. I've told you guys here once when I attended a training. That time I was not worth 500,000 home and abroad, and I got back home and I wrote a check of 5 million. That's a behag goal. Did I achieve it? I signed that check. It may not have been that month or that year, but I think it was that year. Before that year ended, I signed a check of 5 million. That's quite some years ago. A behag goal. If today I knew what I know now, maybe I would have signed 50 million. but 5 million was such a big goal for me. It was an audacious goal. And we say that if you set a behag goal, it builds your influence. You become a leader, because when you are articulated, you do big things, you attract like mind. Those are the people who want to collaborate with you. Those are the people who want to synergize with you. Those are the people who want to join your group. I say with a behind goal, you become a thought leader. A thought leader. I also said that it can drive you or your personal growth or your business goal. A behind goal will drive you, it will push you. You will be forced to develop new skills, new capacities. And at the end of the day, you will excel in a competitive world. You become an expert in navigating troubles. And we say the way to go about it, once we have set that goal, we should make it specific and inspiring. We should break it down into specific tasks. We should stay committed and visit it regularly. Then involve others. I say involve others who share your vision so that you can build a support system. Support system, and those people, those are the people that you can be accountable to. I say 2025 is not, it's going to be a lonely year. So don't look for solo success, lonely success. But run the race with people who can support you, people who I jokingly mentioned the rope of Moses going to meet with God. That's the way I said it. Somebody who can bring you back to reality check. So that's where we arrest my case. The hard goal. Hello, house.
It's so much.
We are with you, sir. We are with you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you
so
very much.
I've arrested
Very
my
inspiring.
case.
Very inspiring. Yeah.
God bless you, sir. Really, really inspiring.
I'm surprised.